Hey jammers, welcome to triadmusicstudio.com. I'm Gene. Today's video is about the song Your Love Keeps Lifting Me Higher and Higher by Jackie Wilson. Carolini and I did a cover of the song, and this is how we did it. So let's get started with a close-up. Well, we did the song in the key of A, and did a little lead picking. So the scale I used was the A major scale, but the F sharp blues scale works too if you want to improvise. In standard tuning, we're going to be in 4/4 time, so we're counting fours. And there's 3 verses and 4 choruses, and there's a solo in it, or 2 if you want, or not. That's up to you. The progression of the song goes from an A to a D to a B minor, and back to an A again, and then it starts all over. So A is done extra long, and it's like that for the verse and the chorus are exactly the same. It's like A, and the rhythm I'm doing is 4 downs, 3 ups, and then down, up, down, up. So down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Might have messed that last one up there a little bit, but you get the point. It's down, 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 up, 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 down, up, down, up. So it's 4 downs, 3 ups, and then down, up, the whole way through. If you miss a couple of them, you chuck in a little extra here, it still works. And we're counting more or less 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you can go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. You count whatever works best for you. You don't even have to count all if you don't want to. If you want to do it just by feel. Now, something I like to do with this is put in these little embellishments or extra notes, changing some of the notes around, voicing the chords differently. So I changed from an A to an A suspended 2. So to go to the A suspended 2, well, here's the A, you simply lift that off. The little finger. If you're making an A like this, you'd lift off the 3rd finger, because you want the 2nd string open. And I chuck it in and out whenever I feel like. I go to the D. That's an A. It's an A suspended 2. I go to the D and do the same thing. I'm going to be lifting this one off. So the 1st string now will be open, and that's a D suspended 2. B minor. What I'm doing with B minor is turning it into a B minor 7 by adding this note here, which is on the 1st string, 5th fret. And when you take it off, you still have a B minor 7. So it's a B minor 7 with that down and with it off, because of this A note. When you have it off, the A note's right here. And back to the A chord. So I like just chucking that in. You don't have have to do that. You can just keep the chords normal. This is, again, it's totally up to you. Next, well, I guess I'll sing a little bit just to give you an idea. So, starting with an A. 1, 2, and you remember we did that. It's like I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and however you want to go about that. So, your love lifted me higher, D minor, and I've ever been lifted A. Hold that A, keep it up, and quench D, my desire. B minor, I'll be at your side. A, forevermore. A, that's why you love, remember we're holding the A. Your love keeps lifting B. B minor, lifting me higher. A, higher. Hold that A. I said your love keeps lifting me B. Keep on lifting me, B minor, higher, higher, A, higher, and hold that A. Once I was down, B parted, B minor, disappointment was A, my closest friend. Oh, then you came, D, soon parted, B minor, never ever goes face again. Hold that A. Chords, that's why you love keeps lifting me B. Keep on lifting me B minor. B higher, A higher. Hold that A. Baby, I said you love keeps lifting me B. Keep on lifting me B minor. Lifting me higher, A higher. Alright. Now at this point a little lead comes in. And I like to do two different things with it. So I do my own thing with this lead. One, I go chordal-wise. So I play an A, a partialized A here at the 5th fret. E form comes out of that full E bar right there, partialized. And I chuck in those little embellishments by, I'm putting in here, I'm doing the A. And I put my little finger down on the 7th fret, and I'm adding a B note, which is a second. So use how you want to say it. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. I'm adding a second or I'm adding a B. And I add it on and off however I feel like at the time. I go to a D next. Right here also, the 5th fret, it's out of an A formed D chord, but it's partialized. So I'm playing essentially the first 3 or 4 strings. Because here if I play the first 4, I'm playing this D open, so I'm still getting a D bass note with my D chord here. And I add a B note right here at the 7th fret with my little finger, first string, 7th fret. Again, however I like, on and off. Or we could say instead of adding a B note, I'm adding a 6th. Potato, potato, a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we go to the B minor, right here at the 7th fret. And that's out of an E minor shaped chord, partialized. And I throw in with my little finger in the first string, 9th fret, a C sharp. Which is a second. So second or C sharp, however you want to say it. And back to A again. Remember, it goes back to A. So I'm following the chord progression of A, D, B minor, and A. I'm doing it here instead. A, D, B minor, and A. By throwing in those little embellishments like that, just like that. Now, I keep that going, I'll add now an A chord up here, D form, up here at the 9th fret. And By the way, when I say second and sixth and so on, it's because in the A scale, when I'm doing the A, adding the second, which is a B, it's because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. I'm adding a second because a B is the second note in the A major scale. And when I get to the D, when I'm adding the B note, if I go to the D scale, a B will be the sixth note in the D major scale. And with the B minor, adding the C sharp, it's because a C sharp is the second note in either the B major scale, there it is, or even in the B minor scale. They're both seconds, so it doesn't matter how you want to look at that. Now back to here with this D, an A chord D form. This time I'm adding a D to the A, which is a fourth. And then we go to the D chord, and I'm adding an E, which is a second. And then I would do the B minor, that D is E form, partialized. And when I get to the B minor, it's a D minor form. I don't add anything to that, except I make it a slash chord. So it's a B minor slash D. Back to the A. Now we'll go up to an A. Here at the 12th fret, A form, it would be like an A shape there. And I'm adding F sharp right here on the first string. All these add-ons are all in the first string. These little embellishments. And I'm adding an F sharp or a sixth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I go to D. I'm adding a G to the D, which is a fourth. And I go to B minor. And I add an A to that B minor, and which is not in. I finally got a note here. Is not in the B major scale or the B minor. So I'm adding that A regardless of that. And that is on the first string, 17th fret. I'm making that, by the way, that A I said was the D, excuse me. The A was actually A form up high. The D was a D form, also an octave higher, and same with the B minor. So they are, that's an A minor form, but it's partialized. And back to the A. Then I went into the A major scale. I'm just jamming the A major scale until I got to the part where in the real version, Jackie Wilson, where you hear the trumpets. And what that is I'm coming down here to second string, second fret. I'm going back and forth on that second string from the second fret to the fifth fret, to the second fret, to the fifth fret, and then going to the third string. Wait a minute. Over to the third string, second fret, then the fourth string, second fret, pick twice, and then fourth string, fourth fret, to the third string, second fret, and back to the fourth string, fourth fret. So you hear that. Now I took it up here, the same thing, same notes, just an octave higher, but I added tremolo picking. You don't have to tremolo pick, you can just pick it so if you like. If you like doing, or if you want to add a lead, and then I put that back to the chords. That's a 6th string. Let's keep picking and sliding it down. Oh, I did that also before I went into this. I did it in the 5th string. So that's if you want to put a lead or not in the song. Now, last but not least is I'm doing the key of A. But the original, if you watch on YouTube or you have a record or whatever, the original is in the key of D. So here is the song in a bunch of different keys in case you don't like the key of A because you don't like singing in that key. I like singing in that key. But the key of D, like Jackie did, is D, G, E minor, D again, and hold it. And that's it. You keep that all going and going, D, G, E minor, D. Now, key of C would be C. Excuse me, I'm going to go back to that key of D one time. You can hear it. Your love lifted me higher, E minor, than I've ever been lifted. D before. That gives you an example there. Now, with C, it's going to be C, F, D minor, and C. You know your love lifted me higher than I've ever been lifted before. And that keeps going, going. C, F, D minor, C, C, F, D minor, C. And key G. It's going to be G, C, A minor, and G. You know your love lifted me higher than I've ever been lifted before. G, keep it up, hold that G, quench my C desire. A minor, I'll be at the side. G, forevermore. If you don't like that key, I'll do one more. And the key of E, if you want to do it there, it's going to be E, A, F sharp minor, and E. D, love keeps lifting me, A. Keep on lifting me, F sharp minor, lifting me. E, higher and higher. E, I said your love keeps lifting me, A. Keep on lifting me, F sharp minor, lifting me. Higher, E, higher. Over and over and over. So there's 4 other keys besides A. 5 keys altogether. You can maybe pick one that you like best to do it in. That lead won't work though. That only works for A. All right. So it was a quick, fast, easy video. We'll back out, please. Okay, so that's Your Love Keeps Lifting Me Higher and Higher. A little interpretation, arrangement, the way Carlini and I did it. If you're not sure about how to finger some of those chords in the other key, that you can't quite see them here, you can always go to our website, trymusicstudio.com. You can go there anyway. And please subscribe, please. We need you. And please subscribe to our YouTube channel here. You could go, anyway, you go to the website and that's where you'll see we have a chord library. You can find those other chords, how to finger them if you need to do so. So, thanks for watching, and your love keeps lifting me higher and higher. Jam on.